Anthony owns a home, is concerned about a problem with a neighbor. We've hit a chord on these neighbor things. By the way, send me an email to get your questions on bob@wesellouisville.com. In the subject line, the question, radio question, and then in the body of the email, then we have the question itself, which is what Anthony did. Apparently, the neighbor hired a surveyor to survey the neighbors and his home and the property, but the surveyor came over on Tony's land. Apparently, he wasn't supposed to. Tony asked him to get off the land, and apparently the surveyor was not happy and said a couple of not so nice things. And Tony's wondering, what is if the surveyor is actually trespassing, and does he have any legal action against the survey company? So apparently the surveyor was to survey the neighbor's land, but came over on his land. Thoughts on this, Chuck?
First couple thoughts are, well, yeah, if he comes onto your property, he is trespassing, and you can tell him to get off. If he doesn't get off, well, then that might become a criminal issue. Call the cops, have him escorted off. Usually that doesn't happen. And then, you tell him to get off the land, he gets off the land. Okay, no harm, no foul. Not a whole lot you can do about that. If you tell them to get off the land and they get off the land, well, you got what you wanted, right? If he's damaging the property while he's there, then maybe there's, some kind of, if he's driving a big truck onto wet grass and, breaking something, I don't know. But typically, if you were to walk onto somebody's lawn and they said, Bob, get off my lawn, they can't, if you get off the lawn, there's really nothing they can do to you. Now, if he's going on the property and he's responding and retorting in a rude manner, first thing that comes to my mind is that I have pretty much read through the Kentucky Revised Statutes, and I have not seen one that outlaws being a jerk. It's not illegal to be a jerk, but there may be some ethical issues with the Board of Surveyors. I don't know. There's that.
Yeah.
I just can't. I'm just throwing stuff out there because I really don't see this as a real issue. He got on, you told him to get off. He throws a few not nice words. Welcome to Kentucky on a Saturday afternoon. But,
well, wait, couldn't you take out your camera, shoot some video, and then post it and show this surveyor, this is the type of this, you don't use this guy because here's why. I think social media makes a lot of sense these days. You're not into it.
I'm not into that. No, I'm thinking you just let it run off your back. Otherwise, it's pretty petty. But if he is on the property and he is doing something that damages it, well, you do have a cause on that. But other than that,
okay. So let me redirect a little more serious side of this thing. Is it true that if somebody enters your home, and you don't either know them or they're entering illegally, are you allowed to use a weapon? Is that
now you're getting into an area where there's a certain amount of liability. If somebody walks into your house and you pull out a gun and shoot them, you probably have some liability there. You have to, among many other things, you have to be in imminent fear of danger or serious bodily injury.
Okay.
If they break in your home, it's a different story. Is that correct?
Well,
John?
yeah, but breaking in, you
define it. You got to define it. Yeah,
define that.
Yeah.
Whoops, I opened the wrong door.
Oh,
I thought this was my house.
Yeah, I mean, all the houses in my neighborhood look pretty similar. You come home, you're a little toasted, and you walk in the wrong house. I don't know that that's a death sentence.
Well, and I sincerely know somebody who they didn't know the neighbor, and they were drunk, and they walked in their home and literally slept on the couch that night, and they woke.
They didn't know that.
A very prominent neighborhood. I mean, they just made a bad decision.
There are so many permutations on this issue, and there's what the person who's breaking and entering says, and that sort of thing. But everything's going to be governed by what a reasonable person would think. Okay,
and then there's the real estate agent who was showing a property. I heard this. You heard this, right? And walks in and showing the house, and then this person comes out of the shower as they're showing the house. Kid you not, this you can't make this up.
Wow,
you can, but it's not.
It's it's so I'm qualifying this completely. I am not giving a complete answer or advice on when it's lawful to use deadly force, especially in your house, because there are so many permutations. But I will tell you that I was involved in one scenario where a fellow did just that. He was probably attempting to rob the house, but he went in, he used the bathroom, washed his hands, comes out of the bathroom, and one of the members of the household has walked in since he's been in there and tells him to get out. Well, he left. He didn't take anything. He didn't, try and intimidate, just left. Of course, arrested and all that. His public defender was trying to make a big deal about hey, you told him to leave and he did, didn't he?
Yeah. Okay.
So,
I got you.
Yeah. So there's that.